So those, the time that we know that they're ready is when we see the stalks drying up, and then the onion will be ready to be harvested, and it'll be like a big onion. He wanted the really big onions.
That's what we.
Yeah. And so this is a non-edible flower, but I just thought it was so pretty. It's called a bow tie vine. And so I just wanted to bring also just some color for you.
I'm sorry. So these pink flowers, they're just flowers.
Notice the beets growing? This is how beets grow. So you can see they're starting to get a really good size. Everybody can peek in there. So I have beets in there, all in here. Oh, there's some really good size ones in here. Actually.
There's a beet.
No, they're just getting bigger. They're ready to be harvested. Actually, huh? So you can. All right. So you guys ready?
Yeah.
Got your, there you go, John.
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
That's right. So I'm sure
Wow,
you may or may
nice.
not know. So the beets, everything is edible. So make sure you optimize on the leaves and the actual root itself. But yeah, here you go. Here's a beet.
It's a harvest festival.
So I'm getting
So
ready.
you see all the stuff you have to maintain now, huh?
Chef has asked us to leave the artichoke and not harvest it because he actually wants to see the flower. It's a good flower. So you can tell this one's getting ready to flower. You see how it's opening up? When it gets to that stage, it is past its point. I couldn't harvest it and you couldn't enjoy the flavor. You want it when it's still tight. You know, like those other ones are ready to be harvested. And if you harvest it, you would want to leave like an inch and a half of the stalk, and you can eat part of the stalk as well. And so each plant can give you up to 10 to 15 artichoke.
What do you fertilize artichokes with?
I do the same type of fertilization throughout the whole garden, which is I do rock dust, worm castings, and I do a general just balanced organic fertilizer. And then also I do compost a few times a season. And so, and here shortly too, we're going to be starting, vermicomposting, which is working with worms and feeding them your kitchen food waste. And then worm casting is known as a gardener's black gold. That is a beautiful organic fertilizer to add to plants.
No commercial fertilizer?
No. Well, I mean, commercial could be done organically.
Home Depot, things like that.
Home Depot's starting to carry organic products. So what you want to be looking for at Home Depots or Lowe's is for it to say organic or to say OMRI listed, O-M-R-I, and that is an organic type of ingredient or product. And that starts with your soil. So I'm going to bash Miracle-Gro for a bit.
I was gonna say, everyone talks about Miracle.
No, that is a synthetic type of product, petroleum based. So you have to think about Miracle-Gro as a quick fix to plants' problems. So you are addressing a problem that a plant has, but you're looking at it as short-term fix. You're not looking at it on a holistic, long-term process, which then brings you right back to soil. Soil and being able to understand that the microorganisms within the soil are so vast and so diverse that we need to make sure we're addressing them on that level. Just to give you a little statistic, in 1 tablespoon of healthy soil, there's more microorganism life than there are people on this planet. So in 1 tablespoon. So most people don't understand that our soil is a living organism, and as such, we need to be treating it and viewing it as such. So anyways, that's my little. Any of these seeds, this is such a prolific self-seeding plant that's the problem. Is like once you start planting them, they'll always be sprouting.
And what are they? What do you use them for?
Well, here's the thing. Well, to grow more nasturtium, or I just found out that this seed actually you can ferment them and pickle them and eat them as well.
Wow.
So I'm having the chef starting to work that I'm working with at another location. I let him know, like, let's start utilizing because there's so many seeds. It's known as the poor man's caper. So I have
Very
it
cool.
is like once you ferment it. So feel free. I mean, this is a great come and get as many seeds. And remember, so you're going to be getting this variety of orange and yellow. And this one right here is the other variety that I grew from seed. And I think this one, the variety was called like Aloha. So I loved, or it might have been salmon, I'm not sure, I forget. That's my problem, I do things and I don't write it down and I forget.
Amen.
But you see the difference. So the orange, yellow, and I loved this one right here, the pink nasturtium.
So you grew them with a purpose, or for food, or were they just for color?
Both.
Okay.
Both. I mean, that's like my heavy hitter plant if I can do
Oh,
both.
really? Okay.
And I always look at it like when I do gardening for my clients, I always try to bring an aesthetic design, but as well be purposeful. And then actually it's threefold. So it's edible, it's pretty, and it's attracting our beneficials. You see our little bee working away?
Right.
So that's the thing too, is like I had one client at a high, traffic area. They asked me, can we keep the bees away because they're worried, their tenants. But I told them, if we keep the bees away, we're not going to be successful in gardening. I mean, that's just bottom line. We don't want to keep them away. We don't want to kill them. So yeah, so that's that. And here are the yellow, bay leaves.
Ah.
Bay leaves. So he definitely uses the bay leaves a lot. I do try to do perimeter. This is your sage. Feel free to take a leaf and smash it and smell that. That is just like,
Wow.
oh,
That's powerful.
it is. It's so beautiful. I love that. And you know what? Most people don't identify some of these savory herbs to make your spa water. One of my favorite spa waters now is actually sage water. So I like seep water. And there's so many also health benefits to a lot of these herbs that we are growing. And that's another thing too about gardening. I am a student. I am not. I always think, I never think about myself as like, I know it all. I feel like the more you dive into it,